Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome to some more Trails of Code Steel 4. Welcome back. We just finished our last stream yesterday, and we are pushing on a bit more today. We are now finally starting Act 3, but that's not the only thing we're starting. We're starting the rivalries, the as you want to call it, the battle royale of the Legend of Heroes series. That's pretty much what it is. So we have a battle royale going on right now where all the Divine Knight masters, the Awakeners are what they are called. Every single Awakener has to fight to the battle, fight the battle to the death, apparently to the death. That's what Crow said. And the one winner who wins the entire battle royale gets all the powers of all the other Awakeners and their Divine Knights, and they will be able to rival the power of Ishmelga, the big entity behind the everything evil, basically. And all Ishmelga literally wants, quite literally, is just a strong fight, a good, tough battle. And that's all it wants. And so that's why it's doing this battle royale. And once you do become the winner of the rivalries, obviously you gotta fight Ishmelga. But we have to try our best to try to win, and of course, attempt to try to beat Ishmelga at its own game. That's gonna be an interesting one. Ishmelga is the reason why things are the way they are. Black Alberake is cursed by Ishmelga. Osborne is cursed by Ishmelga. Quite literally, a lot of what we know as like being evil throughout the entire Code Steel series has all been because, and a bunch of other things too, honestly. Not just Code Steel in specifically, but other things too. But it's mostly the Code Steel stuff. Everything has been pretty much the reason why all the evil has pretty much been happening is because of this evil entity called Ishmelga. So that's what we're trying to do right now. We started Act 3, but unfortunately, I've got to slow down a little bit there put our brakes on a little bit because I left off on a crap ton of side quests and 5 whole bonding points to give up. So I got like 3 side quests, or I think so, right? Oh my god, 4 side quests, and then we got like the 5 bonding events. So this is gonna be quite a long one. So try to bear with me. I'm gonna try to make sure I speed through all this as best as I can, getting everything I need to do, of course, but also trying to read a bit faster than I would typically read this stuff. So if you hear me reading a bit too fast, that's why. Anyways, let's start with the bonding events. We have one with Alphen, Gaius, Kurt, Celine, Laura, Toa, Sarah, and Muse. And I think that's it. Yeah. Also, are we able to go to... No, we're still not able to go there. I mean, we're still low level for it, but just checking. Alright, I'm definitely gonna... So how many are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Skip Toa and Celine. That's 6 because they're not real full-fledged party members that you're gonna fight with. So that's a waste. Oh, and Alphen too. So to be honest, my choices are already straightforward. Sarah, Muse, Kurt, and Laura. Yeah. But we all know that I'm level 2 bond points, close special bond points with Muse and Sarah out of these characters. Oh yeah, and Laura too. So it may only make me choose one of them. So obviously, if I'm gonna choose a lover, my intention of which character I was going to go with as my lover, out of every single one of these characters in the entire series, it's been a very hard tie for me, to be honest, guys. I have not said at all who my choices were because I wanted to let it sit and I wanted to see if my choice may end up getting changed. And right now it's like Duvali, honestly. Duvali is like a choice for me, and Muse. I love both. I'm not sure if we're able to even get Duvali's special bonding events though, because we've had one for a bunch of characters, but with Duvali we haven't had even the level 1 bonding event. So I'm not sure about that one. But we've had one with every single other character. Literally every single other female here. I'm trying to think of if there's even a single one here that we had not have a level 1 bonding event with, but no, we've bonded with our we've given our first bonding, our special bonding event out of the 2 to every single one of these girls except for Tita, which that one makes sense to me though. Oh, and Angelica. Tita and Angelica are the only 2 girls, and Duvali, of course, like I just mentioned, are the only 3 girls that you cannot special bond. Maybe it's like something coming up. So I would, if you really want one of these characters, you gotta hold out. I really doubt Tita will be one, because that's a you know, Tita's with a gate. I'm surprised it hasn't chosen Angelica. I would not pick Angelica, but that's a, you know, an interesting one. Also Duvali too. But yeah, let's just do Muses. Cause like if I can't pick Duvali, I would go Muse. But I really can't decide one over the other, guys. I'm sorry. I love how 10 minutes in and we're already talking about love interests and who we're gonna be spending the rest of our lives with our characters here. Are CPs and everything good? We do not need to regenerate any of that. So okay, we're good. All right. Muse, I know Muse has been expecting this, but if I only get one choice, well, I guess if I cannot pick Duvali, I don't know if I can. Regardless, I'm gonna pick Muse regardless. Muse, what are you doing here? Muse? Oh, sorry. Looks like I lost myself in thought there for a bit. Maybe it's because things are finally a little less tense. Are you talking about the Luna Shrine? No, the Panther Girl, right? There's a part of me that wants to say it was reckless, but I'm just glad that you made it through safely. Really. Thanks, instructor. Though the necessity of Operation Million Mirage as a backup plan hasn't changed. Thanks to the Radiant Wings and everyone else, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Also, by the way, I may end up being able to just pick every single character and see all of their events, so that'd be a really cool thing. You know, it's a video game. I don't care. I'm not gonna feel any repercussions from this. But obviously, you know, if they don't allow me to pick more than one character, like for example, I'm gonna pick Muse here. If they don't let me go with Sarah after this, or like continue Alphen, then I would understand. Thanks to, I already read this. And the fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter, not the matter. The fact of the matter is, I also need to recharge my batteries for you, instructor. Considering the circumstances, maybe I should spend some time with her. Yep, you see, we're gonna go into, as I said, we got 1 heart with her, and she's gonna be our first character to get 2 hearts. So let's do it. I get what you mean. Maybe I'll take the opportunity to charge my own batteries a bit as well. Want something to drink, Muse? It'll be my treat. Oh? I can't think of anyone else I'd rather spend my time with, instructor. The lounge is great and all, but maybe you could indulge me and listen to a request? There's a place that I'd like to go, and I think that this is the perfect chance. Why not? We can take the opportunity to gather some information too. Alright, let's get to it. We're gonna be all alone from what it seems like. Alright. Took a drink of my soda. Gonna get all, I need all the energy I can. I had to get myself a little soda here because I know with all the side quests that I had and all of the special bonding events that all of the bonding events in general, not just the special ones, but all 5 bonding events, I knew it was gonna be very taxing to just talk and talk and talk and not play. So That's why I had to get some soda to get myself energy. And let's just power through this. Let's do this. Reen and Muse left the ship and headed towards Ordis. After some quick intel gathering, they ended up on the Southern Coastal Road. Oh, I like this song. At least the start of it. Ah, I'm glad the weather's so lovely. I don't think I've ever been this far down the Oros Coastal Road. Oh yeah, this song. I like this song. But the beach you guys went to is somewhere else, right? Yes, it's a spot popular with the locals and tourists alike, or so I've heard. This right here is a private beach belonging to the Cayenne family. With things the way that they are, no one's felt like using either beach for a while now. I like the flower on Muse's head. I really think that compliments her a lot, especially with the hair color I chose her. Of course, that's certainly good news for us at the moment. What do you say, instructor? How about we make the most of our time alone? Alright, just this once. Alright. Let's see how this turns out. Take that. Yeah, now you've done it. I'm not a big, hey, don't run, you'll trip. Over here, instructor. Catch me if you can. As I've said multiple times, I'm not a fan service guy at all, so, you know, none of this really catches my interest, but, like, you know, this is what Muse wants, you know. Ooh, what's this? Instructor, look, isn't this a pretty seashell? Reminiscent of Muse as a child. Seems like they've piled up a little since last time. But it feels different this time somehow. What's wrong, Muse? Oh, it's nothing. Any other time, Ring would have never accepted this. I'm just a little tired out. It's been ages since I last let loose like this. Ha! Yeah, you're like a kid on summer vacation. I guess nothing beats coming back to your hometown, huh? It's special, I'll give you that. I have so many memories of this place. My parents and I used to come here together all the time, until they passed. Oh, that's right. You said you lost them in an accident at sea. What kind of people were they? I'm told my grandfather on my father's side of the family was known for being hard and merciless. My father, on the other hand, was a very kind man. Despite this, he was a good leader and the clear successor to the Cayenne dukedom. As for my mother, from what I can remember, she was always very cool-headed, like no problem was too much for her. She used to travel all around La Mer on business. While she was away, father would teach me to play all kinds of games. Chess, cards, even an Easter one called shogi. That's when my talent started to show itself. You've been able to analyze a world like a game for that long? It must be because of my Arner heritage, like Roselia said. Maybe playing with me so much was my father's way of teaching me how to use this power. Mother played a lot of games with me too. That's where I picked up my head for strategy. The kimono I wore before was originally a gift to my mother from her father. It's a little too big for me, but I had some alterations made. They sound like great parents. Yes, they were. After they died, my uncle shipped me off to St. Estrella, and that was that. But when I thought the world as a game, like they taught me, I felt like I was still connected to them. I guess that's why I analyze things so much. I can see how that would happen. But you know, you don't need to do that all the time, right? Those skills aren't the only thing that your parents left you. You're right. I may have been young, but I still remember the boundless love that they showed me. And I felt the same affection from Elise, Alphen, my instructors, Yuna, everyone really. The plan I put together for Melee Mirage caused a lot of suffering, but maybe it wasn't all bad. It led me to Class 7 after all. If I found you all just a moment later, I might have lost what really made me human. Muse. You're not alone anymore. Please don't ever forget that. Class 7, Elise, Alphen, Tita, General Le Guin, Vita, the list goes on. You've got plenty of people who care about you, me included. If you're worried over something, it's a good sign. Take it as a reminder that you didn't abandon your emotions completely. And if you do have problems, come tell us about them. We'll do whatever we can to help. Instructor Reen. If you really mean that, there's something I'd like to ask you to do. Will you hold on to my good luck charms for me? Your good luck charms? Here, take a look. Her bullets? Oh, are those the bullets you... They are. I brought them with me from when I gave the order to crash the Pantagruel into the other airship. They're a reminder of how we made it out before we could get caught up in the ship's destruction. And of how Operation Million Mirage could have ended in the worst way possible, but didn't. I'd like you to have them, at least while we're both part of Class 7. I'm not sure if that's a good luck charm, but sure. Alright, I'd be glad to keep hold of them for you. I hope one day you know for sure that you'll never need to use them again. I won't be returning them until then. Are you okay with that? Of course, that's fine with me. Whoa. An instant kiss. Oh my god. She's been waiting for that one. Muse, is that what you were after all this time? You shouldn't leave yourself so open to attack, instructor. Think of this as a bit of payback for the other day, as 2 months ago during our field exercises as well. Oh yeah, that.
その実弾をお渡しする代わりに、しこと頂戴しました。これがあれば私は千のかげろうがどうなっても、なんとか自分を保てると思うので。
Muse, you're asking a lot, but I'll overlook it this once. Just don't get used to it, alright? You and I are still teacher and student. Whatever you say. I won't tell anyone if you don't. And sharing a secret makes things all the more exciting, wouldn't you say? She's got me there, I guess. I'll just have to go along with it. I see. After a while longer, Reen and Muse packed up and returned to the Courageous 2. Come to think of it, since there are 2 bullets, I'd say you owe me a second kiss. Don't push your luck. Bond with Muse has been strengthened, and I shared a special moment with Muse. Okay. I wonder if, Oh, no, the other ones are not locked out at all. Interesting. I thought for sure it was going to be like that. Alright. Also, I'm surprised that now that I maxed her out entirely, like, having her both hearts, I thought I would get, like, some sort of, like, benefit. Like, oh, yeah, you know, you got this really, really good ornament, or this really good accessory, you know, something like that. Well, for her, in her case, I guess it would have been an accessory because of the 2 bullets, right? We're here in the same... we're already here in the same area as her, so let's go to Sarah. Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. I'll see you later, Governor Regnitz. Huh? Oh, Rain. Looks like you've caught me at a pretty awkward time. But there's nothing going on between Machias' dad and me. Though he does have that cool dad and gruff thing going on. I didn't even consider that, but good to know, I guess. Are you heading off somewhere then? Yeah, I'm heading off to a certain grave. Hopefully it works out this time. Is she talking about... Mind if we go together? Of course not, Rain. We're off to Ordis, okay? So hers is a continuation of her first event. After Sarah and Rain received a certain something from Governor Regnitz and Ordis, they headed to the same spot in Languedoc Canyon that they visited the last time. I believe this is her father's grave. I believe it was her father. Of her old troop. This is the flag from the naval fortress, right? It'll make a fitting tribute for Colonel Valastine. Good thing Governor Regnitz kept it aside for us. There may be black pleuroma grass here, but apparently it's not interfering with the spirit veins. That's hard. That's hard to really. That's really hard to believe because even like 3 or 2 stems automatically called the cryptids called cryptids earlier, and here we got a bunch of them all over this area. Kind of hard for me to believe that, but I guess for a happy little moment, we're gonna just bypass that. That's good to know. You want to help, Reen? Sure. Oh, they disintegrated. Oh, the cleansing flame. So yeah, that's Sarah's father died, and this is also her old troop. Looks like you found the way forward. And who's this? I can't remember. Oh? I guess it was like a little voice of Colonel Valestein, Sarah's father. We got to put some old ghosts to rest too. Thank you for that. Be careful out there. I'd hate for you to die before things really start getting interesting. Same to you guys. Next time we meet, it'll probably be as enemies though. I thought someone was gonna come out in that text earlier, and I was trying to remember if someone popped out earlier in the first scene. Sarah, about what happened here. You know what? I figure I was just hearing things, or maybe my dad really did drop in to see how his beloved daughter is doing these days. If he did, he'll know I'm into a totally different guy now. Huh? Different kind of guy. I'm sorry.
ほんと君、はっきり言っていろいろ放っておけなさすぎだしね。とっとといい子を捕まえない限りは、私も腹をくくったから覚悟しなさい。
I thought we were gonna kiss her there. No, it just ends right there. Interesting. Your bond with Sarah has been strengthened. You shared a special moment with Sarah. Oh, we weren't already fully bonded with her, but now we are. That one was a very short one. I expected a bit more of a passionate one there, too. Alright. I don't know if, like, maybe getting the level 2 bonding events with everyone will eventually open up some sort of, like, ending where I got to choose who I want to, bond with in particular. Very similar to, like, how Code Steel 1 worked. Wait, Duvalie, what do you want? Why does she have an event here? Schwarzer, did you come here to train as well? I just wanted to see what was going on, that's all. And you said you could lend us a Sleipnir this morning, right, Duvalie? Yes, I already have the settings all programmed. The Sleipnir F2 Type 1 and Type 2. Physical attacks are not very effective against the Type 1. Base your approach around those capable of using magic. Conversely, since magic attacks are not very effective for Type 2, an approach based around physical attacks should be taken. Got it. Looks like it'll make for some good training. When you want to put your skills to the test again, just let me know. If you speak to certain people in the training room, you can take part in the combat training. The difficulty increases as you progress throughout the story, so check it out if you're up for the challenge. Do we get anything for it though? Because if it's just like a little training, challenge type of thing, I don't really want to bother. I'll do one. Sure. Yeah, I already know that this is a very magic-centered one. I should have probably taken Ash out of the party, at least. I thought we were gonna, like, pick our teams there, but oh, whatever HP they have, Oh, fire's even better. What's their... Water works perfectly. I don't have the very best water attack, but it'll work. Although Altina, on the other hand, definitely does. Go ahead and do what you want. This is where I'll pop the Raging Fire EX. Right? Should I go with that one? Is 20% more than a medium effect art attack up? That's a good question. A Divine Song EX would have been better then. If I just did that from the start. Whatever. Alright. Let's let him fly. Nice. Altina's gonna be a big carry here. Whoo! Instantly destroys them. We leveled up. Oh, you get XP out of this, and pretty good XP too. Cannon Master Core hit level 8, which is a really strong orb mint that I've been using since the very beginning. Since Azure. I think Azure was what started the Master Quartz system. We got Diamond Nova and 3.5 times the amount of healed when you use your healing arts. And you get 16 EP every single turn. So heck yeah. Level 117 for Altina as well. Although it's expected you'd be able to take down a Type 1 at your level. Nevertheless, here are your rewards. Okay, we do get rewards. Thanks, Duvali. No one's asking you to voice your gratitude here. Remain diligent in your training. Wow. Alright. Let's recover in the showers. And now I know that, you know, you don't go in there and pick your team. You gotta pick your team outside. Oh, and we got a scene here. Olivier coming to join. Ha! I'll just speed through this. This doesn't look like it has any text, and it does not. We got Olivier's battle clothing. Or bathing clothing, I mean to say. I'm sorry. Which means at some point, we're going to be able to play as Olivier. Spoiler alert. Alright. This one is, you want physical attackers. So let me go ahead and swap this all out. I really like Crow. Let's do this. Alright. Oh man, they froze Crow. That sucks. Alright. Time to do some Chaos Storm. Damage 25% up, and we get some heals. Especially since we took a lot of damage right off the bat. Let's do some Reaper's Whirlwind. And I'm gonna S-craft with him, actually. Nice damage. Already almost ended the fight. Let me help you out there. Bam, bam. It's gonna end pretty quick, so normally I would never normal attack in Demon Unchained. I would go straight into an S-trap so I could save the turn. But, like I said, it's literally gonna be over. And there you go, GG. Ash leveled up into level 117 and a buff to Crow. Crow got Quick Burst 2, Physical C, D and break, 25% unbalanced chance, large area of effect, 100% chance to impede, and speed, large effect down for 4 turns. Some pretty good, not good power, but pretty good everything else. Although it's expected that you'd be able to take down a type 2 at your level. Nevertheless, here are your rewards. And she says the same thing again. So we did both of the training, so we are all set. Looking pretty good there. Let's put back my characters. And, yeah. Let me see if my tactics got screwed up. Nope, it's all good. And is there anything more to it? Nope. Awesome. It also said level 1, so probably when we come back to the ship, there'll be more. Anyways, we got the droplets, so let me go ahead and use them. Vitality droplets, always gonna be Altina. Strength droplets, Ash. Defensive droplets, that's going to be... That would be Muse normally, but look at Muse's HP. I'm going to give this one to... Who needs more defense, Reen or Ash? 2,182 and 2,000. Okay, Reen does. So we'll give this one to Reen. Even if they don't really need it, but you know, whatever. That's okay. Altina can take that one for the Art Attack. Art's Defense, that's definitely Ash. And there you go. Let's get started on Gaius' event here. Whew. Were you just training Gaius? Yeah. The full-scale operations are picking up now. So I figured I should go ahead oh my god, let me read this again. So I figured I should go ahead and up my training regimen. Recent events have made me realize just how inexperienced I am here. I see. But you can't let what happened to the Merkaba bother you. Everyone, you included, did everything that they could. Things couldn't have gone better, considering the circumstances. Thanks, Rain. I'm not that worked up about it, so don't worry about me, okay? As a Gralsritter, I've vowed to be of help to you all, Rain. I need to figure out what I'm lacking. That's the focus of my training here. What he's lacking, huh? Well, if I had to say... Hey, I've got a proposal for you guys. How about we pay a visit to the Brigadier General Bardius? Huh? Rumor has it, his ancestors are warriors from Nord. So wouldn't that make him the perfect person to ask? Maybe you'll get a few tips on that'd help you work on any areas that you feel like you're lacking in. That does make some sense now that I think about it. Though he must be pretty busy with the Weisland army. Well, once that's settled, let's make sure to get in touch. Alright. Let's see our event with Gaius. Rain and Gaius got in touch with the Weisland army and managed to reach Brigadier General Bardius. They decided to meet up in the Avon Hills since the Brigadier General had operations to attend to close by. Thanks for agreeing to meet with us, Brigadier General. Yeah, we appreciate you taking your time out of your schedule. I wouldn't do this just for anyone. But since it's you guys, I got Lady Aurelia to lend us the Balcluta? I've never heard of that ship at all. The Balcluta? Guess it helped that it was free at the time anyway. I may have lost touch with my heritage, but I figure I can still do some good here. I truly am thankful that you came. I'm ready to dig into whatever you have to teach me. Whatever it takes to hone my skills as a Gralsritter and protect my loved one from whatever danger they may be. Ah, so that's how it is. Say, Gaius, how'd you like to spar with me? Huh? Right now? Why not? You've got to put that strength of yours to the test if you want to find your weak spots. But be warned, I will go all out against you, and I expect you to do the same. What do you say? I'm up for it. Chances like this don't come along every day. Come at me with everything you've got. Alright, let's see how this turns out. A fierce battle between Gaius and Wallace followed. Wallace struck out in full force, unleashing moves that had even forced the almighty conflagration into a corner. Gaius refused to give in, and with the power of his stigma, was able to match his opponent blow for blow. Man, Gaius, you kept pace with him the whole time. That's no small feat. Looks like the rumors about you were true, Black Whirlwind. You're not so bad yourself, Soaring Phoenix. You've got some impressive skills. Between your own natural ability and that stigma, I don't see this battle ending anytime soon. Guess I'll just have to call in some friends. Horses? Reen said the same thing. Horses? That's right. Thoroughbred war horses from the Bardius family's own stables. They're both fine and courageous mounts. Think you can handle them? We're settling it with a joust, huh? Fine by me. Rah! Gah! The battle moved into a head-to-head jousting match. Looked to be a long and grueling fight before either combatant gave in. But then... It's over already, huh? Oh, Wallace won. I've got to hand it to you, Wallace. You really gave me what for out there. Turned out to be not so evenly matched as before, huh? Could you tell what was the difference there, Gaius? Yeah, I think so. I had a feeling I'd lost sight of something all this time, but now it's finally starting to fall into place. Gaius. Well, good. All that wasn't for nothing then. It's been a while, so I think I'll treat my horse to a longer ride. Why don't you two stay back and rest a bit? You're gonna be alright? Yeah, just a couple of scratches. I think he held back a little for the horse's sake. I'm still kind of in awe of him, though. It didn't take much for him to see right through me. Sounds like you pieced something together yourself. Yeah, I know where I've been going wrong. I got so caught up in being a Gralsritter that I forgot about what was so important to me as plain old Gaius Warzel. The reason I came to Erebonia, to Thors, was to learn about the outside world. To take all that I picked up here and turn into the strength to protect my homeland. You know, thinking back, the rest of us were really amazed by the lengths that you were willing to go. You had to adapt an entirely new landscape, all for the sake of taking care of what you had back home. That really means something. I can say we're all inspired by how devoted you are to your land and people. I don't know if I'd go that far. I feel like I was just charging in without thinking things through. But it is true. I always had Nord and everyone there at the front of my mind when I did. Even inheriting the stigma and everything we went through during the Civil War was part of that. They were the winds that guided me from the very start, and the reason I'm standing here right now. I guess having wings makes it harder to feel a connection to the people back on the ground. But now, I feel like I finally got my head out of the clouds and back where it belongs. And I'll see to it that it stays that way. Erebonia is my second home. I'll protect it to the very end, along with Nord and the rest of the continent. Even the whole world if it comes to that. You never do anything by halves, do you? I'm glad you got your head together, Gaius. I'll be counting on you then. Of course. Right back at you, Reen. Welcome back. I was hoping you'd be up for another jousting match. My performance back there was just pitiful. But this time, I'll show you what a Nord warrior can really do. So what do you say, Brigadier General Wallace Bardius? Ha! Now this is what being young's all about. You've got yourself a rematch, Gaius Warzel. Following that, Reen watched Gaius and Wallace's equally balanced fight through to the end. And bond with Gaius has been strengthened, and we almost maxed him out. Alright. And I guess, yeah, ever since he became a Grosritter, he's mostly just been talking about Grosritter stuff. So I guess I can see what he was talking about. All right. We'll do Kurt once we load in, you know? Once we load in, you know? Alright. Also, oh my gosh, let me go back. I should actually have, oops, that's the 3rd floor. I should have regenerated my CP and all that other stuff too. I almost forgot to do that. Alright. Now we start doing Kurt's bonding event. Kurt, what's that you're reading? Oh, instructor. It's a letter from Mueller, actually. He gave it to me before he left. The lieutenant colonel, huh? He gave you a letter even though you were face to face? That's right. I found it rather curious myself. I only just started to read it, but... well, it's more of a family matter than anything, really. No need to concern yourself over it. He wrote me to take care of it when I have the time. That said, preparing for the sanctuary should be our foremost priority at the moment. Huh? Lieutenant Colonel Mueller wouldn't write a letter like this for no reason. Plus, I am pretty curious, I'll admit. I'd say you have plenty of time, Kurt. After all, this is my own pupil's family matters we're talking here, not some strangers. If I can help in any way, all you have to do is let me know. I'll be there for you as best as I can. Instructor. Thank you so much. I know I can be somewhat of a burden at times. There's a certain place I'd like to go. Could I get you to accompany me? You know what I didn't check, and I should have saved before I did this? I should have checked to see if I had already maxed out Kurt's bonding event, because this would have just been a waste of a bonding event at that point. Rean and Kurt set off together. Along the way, they talked about the contents of the letter. But I mean, it's okay, because the 3 characters that I'm deciding to skip are characters that are not even really playable characters. They're just there for their orders, so that's alright. I don't see any military police here. I thought this was supposed to have been converted into a conscription office. I suppose they left everything empty here when their forces were diverted to the Heimdallr area. Ah, there you are, Kurt. Oh, Mueller. Hello, Mueller. We meet again, Lieutenant Colonel. Yes, this reunion came earlier than expected. I'm glad to see you nonetheless, Rean. I apologize for calling you away for this. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to attend to. Also, holy crap, my stream is like really bad in the background. Hold on, let me close my own stream in the background and reopen it. Give me a second, guys. I'm just seeing my stream is like really lagging behind, and I'm also seeing that it was like super low quality too. All right. I apologize for calling you away for earlier this. It's no problem. I'm here to lend Kurt my full support as his instructor. And if that wasn't enough of a reason, you did go out of your way to delegate me as his partner. I still can't quite believe it. Did you really find Roland's other twin sword? It's true. Oh yeah, the other sword. Well, would you look at that? Also, this might not be a that much of a waste of a story, because they did say in the last event that we had with Kurt, the last bonding event, that if Kurt was able to find the other sword, he was going to dual wield them and he would have a new weapon. If that's true and he does get a new weapon, that'd be really, really awesome. Well, would you look at that? Roland's sword, clear as day. The other sword looks smaller, though. It is smaller. We found the left-handed one in Raquel, and now you've recovered its pair. We stumbled upon it while we were raiding the Courageous too. It was as if something led us to it. I had no idea you already had its pair. It must be fate. You know what I summoned you here for, don't you, Kurt? Indeed. I read the letter. You want me to have Roland's twin swords under one condition. Instructor Reen and I go through with this trial of yours. Forgive my asking, but why am I included in this? This seems to be the Vander family business. I'm not even trained in the school of swordsmanship. I understand how arbitrary all of this must feel to you, but it wasn't my decision to make. The moment I grasped this sword, I sensed Roland's will. The two of you stand before me as the successor of Roland's dual blade style, as the inheritor of the Ashen Knight. Moreover, your relationship not unlike Roland and Emperor Drakel's, who cut their way through the War of the Lions side by side. Roland died before his time. I refuse to stand by and let history repeat itself with you, Kurt. That's why you must prove yourself more able than him. And you, Ashen Chevalier, show me you surpassed Drakel's himself. Are you seeing this aura coming off the swords? So we've got to defeat both you and Roland in spirit. Very well. I accept the challenge. I've long looked up to you and my ancestor of legend. If it's a test of mettle you want, I'll face you both head on. Well said, Kurt. If it's the two of us, I'm sure we can accomplish this much. Let's do it, Kurt. And so, their fierce battle began. Mueller, empowered by Roland's spirit, came at them with an unrelenting assault, attacking with even more power than he showed in his fight outside the Inferno Castle. But Reen and Kurt struck in perfect sync with each other, managing to turn the battle into an even match. And then... now! Also, my god, my stream is absolutely dying. I don't want it to look bad on your guys' side. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for just stopping it right here. Just give me a second. It's like really bad. Yeah, I'm a little behind, but I'll check it after this cutscene. Not too shabby at all. Indeed, well done. Roland's equally impressed by the ability that you've demonstrated today. You've earned the right to wield his swords, Kurt. Thank you, Mueller. Awesome, I hope it really is a new weapon for him. So, how do they look? They fit you perfectly, Kurt. You certainly look the part as Roland's successor. I'm proud of you, Kurt. Encouraging you to join the branch campus was definitely the right choice. That means a lot to hear. I'm well aware I've yet to reach the heights of swordsmanship or experience you, Father, and Roland have. But I've managed to gain so many things that nobody else ever could. And I owe it all to the friends that I've come to bond with, including Instructor Reen. Couldn't have said it better myself, Kurt. Working together, I know we'll even reach greater heights. Of course. Yeah, my stream is looking absolutely awful. It might be pretty bad for you guys too. Reen and Kurt bid Mueller farewell, wishing to see him sooner rather than later. They returned to the Courageous, Kurt carrying his new swords with undisguised joy and astonishment. I did get it was a cosmetic item. Alright. And I maxed out Kurt's bonds. Okay, so it wasn't that much of a waste. Alright. So, anyways, we got our bonding event with Laura. Let's get that out of the way. We found out last stream that we are able to get the 2 hearts with multiple different characters and see their ending, or at least maybe it's a flag that gets raised after you get 2 of the characters' hearts. But let's get Laura's. That should just do about it for now. What are you up to, Laura? Reen, I was just restocking the ointments among a few of our other supplies. That said, there are actually a few things I'd like to take care of before we head to the sanctuary, if possible. That is to say, I'd like to head down to Brionia Island to finish up my training. I see. You're preparing for a possible showdown with the Viscount, then? That's right. Father is sure to be waiting for us. As such, it's my duty as a successor to the Arcade name to improve myself as much as I humanly can. And now, now may be the only opportunity I have to do so. Laura, you needn't worry over me. You needn't worry so much over me, Reen. All that matters is that my father made it through alive, no matter what state he may find himself in. When the time comes to face him, I will prove I can rise to the challenge. I swear it on the blade that he himself bequeathed upon me. So that's why she's finishing up her training. That's probably something I should be thinking about myself. And yes, let's get this out of our way. Would it be okay if I accompanied you, Laura? We'll need all the training we can muster if we can hope to get through this rivalry, after all. I see. I don't mind, of course. Having you there should make things no trouble at all. Let's be off then. Alright. This one's continuing off of the last special bonding event that we had with her in Brionia Island. But this time she's gonna be training with the mindset of trying to be able to defeat, getting ready to defeat her father, but potentially, if she does fight him. So, I understand that. Rin and Laura took Valimar to Brionia Island. They decided to finish their training with a no-holds-barred sparring match. They set off to find an appropriate spot. Oh. Rin, what's the matter? This presence, it's... What's going on? It isn't possible. It's the same as what happened with Roselia? A cryptid? Oh, the Great One. This was the final boss that Code Steel won. Look. That's the thing we fought in the old schoolhouse. Loa Erebonius. Oh, it had a name? I remember when we hovered over its cursor to attack it, it said the Great One. I was told a number of them appeared in Heimdall alongside the Grawl. But it's huge. How could something like that have been there without us? No, it can't be. Could it be due to the Septarian shell buried here? I think so. I mean, it's a fragment of something from before the Great One was formed. Everything that's going on with the Operation Jormungandr could have set off a reaction between the shell and the spirit veins. What the? Where's it going? It looks like it's heading for Ordis. Looks like it's gonna blow Ordis up. What insane destructive power! We can't let something like that reach Ordis. Maybe it's because we're in this subspace, but I can't sense Valimar. The Arcus 2 isn't connecting either. We won't be able to get in touch with the others for a while. We'll just have to stop it ourselves then. Looks like right off the bat I already have the hiccups. That's not good. It won't be easy, but so long as I'm with you, I know we stand a chance. Together, we'll find a way. You're right. Let's go, Laura. The battle against the giant Loa Erebonius raged long and hard. Rin and Laura made strategic use of the terrain and gradually pushed the Goliath back. Working closely in sync, they continued their onslaught, until finally... Nice. That's part of the S-Craft. Now taste the wrath of the Arsates! Yeah, it's all their S-Crafts. How would it feel to swing a blade at such a creature? Apparently, there's an impact to it because they took it down. But what sort of thing would you feel? Like, how would that feel, even just to touch it with your hands? You gotta wonder that. Would it feel furry? Would it feel robotic, but metallic, or human flesh-like? Who knows? Whew. Looks like that did the trick. Nice job, Laura. I knew you had it in you. Your technique just now was every bit as good as the Viscount's. Better, even. You think so? It didn't feel quite right to me. Maybe I really have taken a step closer to my father. Laura? Sorry, it's just so bizarre to see how far we've come. A single Loa or Erebonius was almost more than the entirety of Class 7 could handle once. But now, just the two of us can defeat one. I'd never have thought fighting for someone with all your heart would grant this much power. Oh god, my hiccups. Ah! It's like interrupting my my reading. Laura. This gives me a chance to drink water. Yeah, she mentioned that she loved us in the last one too. It's alright. You don't have to give me an answer. This is hardly the time or the place for romance. There are other, more important things that demand our attention. You must win the rivalries, and I have to surpass my father. To do that, we need to dedicate ourselves to improving our skills. You're right. I'll be counting on you from here on. Awesome. Rin and Laura retreated to the lodge to patch up their wounds. After a short rest, they returned to the ship together. That one was a short one. I don't mind because we have a lot of stuff to do. A lot of side content. Also, at the very end of our last stream, I totally forgot. But we did get a new really cool, different kind of accessory for Kurt. So let's go to it. I think it would just be one of these, right? It's not on this page here. No. And it wouldn't be here. Maybe it's a equipment piece? That's a... I have no idea, to be honest. It said you would be able to just go to his costume and you could mess with Kurt's clothing. You could like specifically put the two weapon you could put like the weapons on, because we got like some interesting weapons for him, and it wasn't an actual weapon, but it was more so a customization option. I have no idea, to be honest. Maybe it's here somewhere. Oops. Yeah, Roland's twin swords. Oh, there you go. Change the appearance? Yeah, they looked a lot better. I can't melee here, so I would just swap over to Kurt as the leader, even if he's right there. And then like show you what it kind of looks like for those that weren't here for that short little stream. But we'll get to it in a second. We'll do that. Anyways, we got some side content to tackle. We got 4. Let's make it not look so insanely, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's not make it look so, overwhelming. There you go. Let's not make it look so overwhelming by knocking out a monster extermination quest, because I think there is one in here. Yes, there is one. We're gonna go to Lake Gala Byroad and fight a Galeosaurus. Lake Gala Byroad, okay. I don't really know where that's at. Oh, it's right there. And let's go to the entrance. I have no idea where it could be. You just know it's in there somewhere. So let's see where it's at. I don't see it. Oh wait, I did see it. It's right there. I see it. All right. Also, why is my leader Reen. It should be Altina. But I can show you what I was talking about. So let me do this.
行きます。
So, this is Kurt's new swords. I'm trying to get a better angle where it's close. The new swords look a lot better. They have some... Can't really zoom it in any further. But they have some purple to it. A nice little design to it. Because it looks a lot better than what it was. I'll show you. Yeah, as you can see, a little bit of a unique design there, but still very plain looking. So these look a lot better. See that? That looks a lot better. So I'm going to stick with that. And that'll appear during battle too, so that's awesome. Anyways, Altina, as the leader, should be the way you should always play. Because instant stuns, that's just too dang good to pass up. Also, free Sepif, especially since now Sepif is something that I really need because of the fact that we are now able to unlock some of the really powerful high-end ornaments like Suzaku, Genbu, and all those. So I want to grab all of this while I can. And there it is. Alright. So, let's see. I don't think you can get a triple advantage. Nope. And I don't think you can get a single one, but I always try. Because maybe the devs left one behind by accident. Maybe. Good heal. Alright, we're gonna Crescent Mirror. Alright, Arts Reflect with our defense and Arts Defense large effect up. We're going to Demon Unchained. And then we're going to put the order that gives us the most damage. Which I believe in this case is Reen's, because I don't have any other damage ones. Yep. 20% damage increase, which is not all that much, but I gotta find the upgrade for it. Maybe it'll go up further, maybe not. And then I'll go in with a S-Craft from the get-go. And this delays Reen pretty heavily. Like any S-Craft would do. So with each turn that goes by, it's a bunch of CP for Reen. 8 CP per turn. This guy is really weak to fire. Double damage if you can get fire attacks. If not, use time. Yeah, I don't have fire for Altina. I do have time. 50% damage increase on that. We're going to Void Breaker 2. We got a buff for it. If you get the physical damage down, that's huge. Which we did not. I'll rush. I should have bursted. Lost Genesis. I definitely should have bursted. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. And I don't have fire or time with her. Just don't use Mirage or Earth if I'm going to attack. Yeah, space is fine. 7th caliber. It attacks. That's alright. 7th caliber goes out. $14K. We broke this guy's guard, which is amazing. We're gonna run up and Fatal Helix. And then I'll rush. And then Altina lends her damage out with Frag Rack. I don't really need all that much at this point. So I don't need to go any further with any arts or anything like that. We could just end it. There you go. Easy stuff. We got a level up for a Mastercraft Regulus. Hit level 8. We learned Zeruel Cannon, which is... This is Ash's, by the way. His main one. 3.5 times the CP... 3.5 CP multiplier now when you get damaged. And that's it. And we got an Ocean Bell, which is water... The water bell, the stronger version of it. And Muse leveled up to 116 and got a buff to Moulin Rouge, which is awesome, because I like this one. Moulin Rouge is an S in power, D break, 15% unbalanced chance of a large plus area AoE, and a 100% chance to burn. So that one's really good. I know that whenever I use crafts with Muse, they're always so extremely weak in damage. So hopefully that helps that out. Even if they are like magical, like I do know there's the physical and magical kinds of crafts. But like, it doesn't matter if I use physical or magical with her. Obviously magical should be a lot stronger, but it never feels like it really is. It feels really weak compared to just throwing out a normal cast. And I'm not just talking about, and I'm not, you know, forgetting at the fact that they might be weak to an element. Even if it's like regular base damage, it still does higher damage. Which I feel like it kind of should, because you kind of need that casting time, you know what I mean? Anyways, I came out here to go bathe up and get my BPs, CPs, and all those points replenished. Alright. And let's turn that in. I think we were like super close to getting the next level up for our AP. Yep, there you go. A father-daughter bout. Father-daughter bout? I don't even know which one that could have been, but we will just accept the AP. We got the Z Stragus, and we got a new Unity rating in level up. Academy grade increases to Call to Arms, which gives us a Silver Winged Lion medal. Alright, let's check this out. Check out the equipment piece. 500 HP, 50 EP, 5 speed, 5% crit rate. Nothing too great, honestly. I feel like none of the lion medals have been really great. To me, this is a really easy pass. And we also got, what was it? Oh, Z Stragus. Yeah, this is really, really good. Whoever needs the defense. Ooh, yeah. Reen. We'll give it to Reen. And it'll give him some more damage. In case... It gives so much damage, I'm actually just gonna give it to Ash. I'm gonna just give it to Ash. And like I always do, we pass down the old ones. You just keep passing them down until you kind of like... You get to the very end, and then you sell what you have. Oh, there you go. And there you go. So we can sell that now. Let's see. Valerie, we'll go to this one. Noise jamming devices or something like that. They could use some hands to help out. Let's go to Louise first, who's in Oros Coastal Road. Alright, Oros Coastal Road. Let's find that. There it is. So, Louise is supposed to be here. I believe that's the blue-haired girl. I don't really know the students. Oh, I've never been here, actually. Well, what place is this? Ortis. I've never been here. Let me fight the enemies here, then. Oh my god, I have Rain out. Let me fight the enemies. Maybe these enemies are really weak at this point. But... no, they're definitely not. 22k HP. Alright. The XP is not too bad. Not too bad. Especially for 2 enemies. Not too bad. Alright. Yeah, I haven't been here, so it only makes sense I fight these enemies. No. There you go. Oh yeah, that pelican-looking enemy, that one gives a bit more XP, quite a bit more. There you go. Nice. That damage is really good. Oh, that's not good. 21k crit. Alright. I had no idea that we hadn't even been here before. It's just like the way the game works in this, in Code Steel 4, the way you traverse the world is pretty much warping all over the place or flying all over the place. So it's like you forget where you've been to and where you haven't been to. Because it's all this, it's like places you've been to in Code Steel 3 already. So you're just like, did I even go there this game? Have I? Does that even sound familiar? You have no idea. Can I reach them both? I can. I also got an Ocean Bell. I forgot to check out what the, I'm not going to put it on, but I forgot to check out what the effects of it were. Arts plus 30. Water art damage up by 30%. Okay. That does the same thing as the rest of them. Oh, the Storm Bell is actually even better because it gives 60. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? 60? They're both SR versions. But we can see which one's better. We can clearly see what they want us to play. Alright, here's our side quest. Right over here. Here's Louise. Oh, Louise was the blonde-haired girl. As you guys, as I've said, I don't really I don't have these students memorized at all. And the damage. Right over here. Sure, we'll do it again. 3 BP right back. I love it. And that should be GG. We gotta level up for Reen, who hit level 118, and Yuna hit 118 as well, and also learned a new craft. Well, buff. Summon Draken 2. You can buff the summons. So you got an SS power, SS break, full screen. I think it just became full screen. Nothing else really changed about it from what I understand. I don't really use those though. I probably should be though. Here's an equipment chest with burn 3 in it. At this point this feels a bit outdated to get, but it's still really good. Yeah, because like you got stuff like this, Mars gems and stuff like that that are just ridiculous. Alright, Louise. I'm pretty sure I'm honing in on it, but... Ah, so this is where you were, Louise. Instructor Reen. Instructor Toa. Hi. Valerie filled me in. You've agreed to help me out, right? Hehe. That's about the size of it. Yeah, we've got this. Where do we start? First, how about you give us a rundown of the situation? Sure. We've managed to narrow down the source of the noise to a 100 ARG radius. Along the way, I may have, taken a few wrong turns, let's say. Anyhow, all signs point to it being east of here. It seems to be on top of a cliff, though. Within a 100 arge and to the east. Any ideas, Reen? I can think of at least one spot that we dropped by when we were here for our field exercises. Specifically, I think it might be coming from where we fought the Northern Jaegers. Now that was a mission. So there was a route around the cliff then? Brilliant. Yeah, I'll lead the way. Watch out for the monsters though. Alright, let's do this. I definitely don't even remember what they're talking about, but what the amazing part about games is that you get a little quest marker. Alright. A nice rush. Kurt levels up to 118. I don't know. Personally, I love saying that. I love being able to tell myself, yeah, I'm above level 100 right now. It just feels like it's been such a long time. It's just been a long time coming of playing to the games, and you go through all these hours and hours, and then you finally hit this really, late stage of the game where you're in the level 100s. And you're still going and buffing yourselves up. Gotta wonder what the cap is. If I had to guess, I'd say 150. Obviously, I'm guessing. But I feel like I don't really know why the game would want you to would have you go to level 200, because I feel like what do you need to go to level 200 for? Obviously, we don't know. I haven't finished the game. Who knows what the post game could be, if there is any. Anyways, we got ambushed here from what it seems like with these enemies. Rush. Nice instant kill. Oh, Tina. You let a lot of us get damaged and frozen because you missed your attack. Dang, that actually hurt Muse a lot. Altina levels up for that. I don't know how you level up for your mistake, but sure. Wow, you guys are all so strong. You're not so bad yourself. Your investigative skills are nothing to scoff at. Even if finances are more my forte, I'm still a Thor student. I'd be a disgrace if I didn't at least know how to defend myself. Right, Instructor Toa? Right. When it comes to arts, Class 9 is just as talented as Class 7 or 8. Wait, why is Toa here? I didn't realize. Toa was not in the last cutscene when we found Louise, right? Or was it... Was Toa, I think... Wait, I think Toa said that she was gonna follow us, right? Kind of like how Otina followed us in the beginning to make sure that we're okay. Then it was Kurt, then Yuna. I think this one was Toa, right? I don't remember. I think maybe, I don't know. That competitive spirit is exactly what I'd expect from my fellow Thor students. Yeah, Toa's, wow, I said Thors and Toa together, Toa. Toa is in the party, so I think it's because she was gonna look after us, very similar to how I was just talking about. Anyways, hold on. Before I continue through this path, let me go through the beach side over here. Oh, Louise won't let me. All right, Louise, I gotcha. You want me to stay on the path? There's nothing over here but an open area. An open area where we're going to be beaten. Well, attempted to get beaten by a boss. You know what I mean? We're not going to lose. Here we are. This should be the place. How are the readings looking? You were right on the money, Reen. It was really close by. Judging from the app's reaction, we're looking for something smack dab in the middle of this place. Are those Ouroboros archaisms? They seem pretty heavily damaged. I doubt that they're operational. I sense a strange presence, though. Yep. As we always expect there to be whenever we see an open area. A boss battle, a cryptid, a magic knight, one of those. But this time an archaism, being fueled by the what are these flowers called? The black pleurum grass. Reen's saying it. Why am I not reading the text? Black pleurum grass. Wait, I can't even infect archaisms? Instructor Toa. Right. Louise, you and I are falling back. We don't want to get in the way. Alright. Good luck, everyone. A zero art from Otina, turn 1? And these guys are 40% weak to time? Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this GG turn 1? It is. Oh boy. Otina's just insane. Otina is insane. Whew. That's one less thing to worry about. Thanks, everybody. You bet. I'm just glad that no one got hurt. How's the noise reading look now? I'll check. Louise took out her Arcus 2 and checked the search app. Let's see. Yep, the noise from this area has totally vanished. And as for any interference that could have caused it, I'm not getting any readings. It's pretty clear that the archaisms were generating the noise then. No doubt about it. Louise, can I get you to head back to the Courageous 2? The rest of us will head on over to assist Tatiana right away. Of course. Thanks again. I'll see you later. Alright. That's Tatiana's, or Louise's side of the story completed. There's no chest, right? No. I'm gonna just skip those breakable objects. I'm not too crazy about the tiny bits of Sepith off of them. There's an Oros Coastal Road 2, which I gotta check out. But I really wanna see what's over here in the beach side. We got this giant enemy here. Not really giant, but kind of a little bit bigger than average. All three of them with a fragger rack. Nice. I was hoping that you would not use your double damage move on that enemy, Ash. Nice. All right. Good XP off of this enemy that we leveled up Ash. He's level 118 with the rest of us. Got that. Oh, there's a lot of these enemies here. Oh my god. Oh, there's a gigantic enemy over here. Hold on. Is there something back here? Aha! Secret area. Equipment chest containing a 7th caliber R. I'm using that on someone. Yeah, I'm using that on Muse, the regular one. So we got 7th caliber R, which gives her 800 more HP, like if she needed more HP. 16 strength and arts plus 16. Not bad. She has just so much HP, it's ridiculous. All right, let me hold on to all of my EP and CP and all that stuff as I go to fight this gigantic creature over here. 5U materials. Look at this thing. Alright. Like I said, I always gotta check. Tectonic Cataclysm Jovaglyph. breath jet. Defense and arch defense down. That sucks, but Crescent Mirror will help us out with that. Oh, interesting. I thought it would erase the defense down, arch defense down. I gotta erase the status effect to be able to increase the status? That's interesting. Very interesting. Anyways. Demon Unchained. What was Toa's? Oh, a damage reduction. Yes. 47k. I'll go ahead and Void Breaker. That's a lot of HP. What level was it? Level 133. Oh. This thing is, if we're 118, it's like, yeah, it's 15 levels above us. It's heavily weak to Earth. Or use 7th Calibers, which I don't have on her. I can't use Lost Genesis because that's weak. Water and Galleon 4. Okay. S plus damage, A plus. Oh, use Diamond Nova then, yeah. Chance to freeze? Very extremely low chance to freeze. A bunch of other side effects can potentially work, but not that one. Alright. We got the Reflex. And I guess let me take off the stat downs and then reapply that that Crescent Mirror. $46k. I'm just gonna keep. I'm not gonna be able to get it from Muse, it seems. Alright, I got another S-Craft on Rain's turn. Alright. 43k with a crit. Oh no. The enhance. Enhance. I really dislike the enhance mechanic. Enhanced is such a very rough mechanic. But we got its HP down to a nice amount. We just gotta keep working at it. It was weak to... Oh yeah, 7th Calibers, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just focus on some damage. It might be better if I just do a Crescent Mirror on this one, actually. And then I'll start going for the damage. So, the Crescent Mirror. Like I said, Muse will not be able to get her defense up. But I at least wanted the rest of my team to have their status up. I'm really 2 CP off. Well, let's go reapply the damage up to get the CP, which will give me the 3rd S-Craft in a row for Reem's turns. This thing has udders like a cow. 15k, that one did not crit. We'll keep throwing some more Diamond Novas. And we'll throw that 7th Caliber. Pressurized Fluid. Oh, we got delayed and our speed down. That's not good. Fury's good, though. Alright. 7th caliber is really good against this enemy. Nice. And it's no longer enhanced, so that works out perfectly. Also, I just realized our HP. But that's a revive. I'm not worried about that. 80,000 damage to destroy this thing. Alright. Let's throw this. And exactly what I was hoping for, because I'm going to S-craft. Alright. 31,000. I don't really have any CP for Altina. I'll just throw a frag rack. $7.5k. Alright, we'll do our buffed up Moulin Rouge. There you go. Nice. We didn't get anything for this, but we got Zerum Powder, and this will also give us the ultimate arts, the ultimate orbments, or whatever they were called. We defeated the Cryptid, and we got the Lost Arts. We Grail Thelas. We know Thelas is about revives. Let's see what this one's about. I definitely should just replenish in general. Lost Arts. This one... Fire, Time, and Earth. It's a full screen. It revives everyone and restores HP to 200%? Overheal? Restores HP 200%? Is that an overheal? You also get 1000 HP, 10 speed, 10 movement, and 100% accuracy. If this goes on music, this is just more of what she will be able to do. Fire, Time, and Earth. No, she can't actually do this. She cannot actually have this on. She has water and space. You can only put these on the elemental orbment locked slots, so she doesn't have the requirements for this. Fire, Time, and Earth, huh? This could go on Reen if I wanted that. What sort of substats does this bring? Speed, movement, and HP and accuracy. Okay. Even if I don't use the attack, you know what I mean? Like, cause that's what I have with Ash over here. This one gives him a ton of strength, defense, and all that sort of stuff. But I'm probably not gonna use it and the way it should be used. Altina can use this though. I would just lose the Hades gem, which is really big for me. HP, speed, and movement, huh? If I just take it for that, because I don't really need the revive or the HP heal, because trust me, if I'm just using a tier with Muse, that's all I need. I don't need to use every single bit of my EP for this. If I need revives, there's some really good items like Dragon Incense. In case I really do need a team-wide revive. So I'll just take it for the stats. Fire, Time, and Earth. Reen could... Ash is actually a little bit slow. I might actually put this on Ash. But I don't want to replace any of this. Yeah, I don't want to replace a Prominence Nova. So the only thing I would replace would be a Mars Gem. But that's doing a lot for him. So I'll put this on Reen then. We'll take off the Nightmare too. I'm gonna lose 30 strength points though. Do I really want to do that? I'll give this to someone else. Like Altina. Yuna. She can have it. Sure. I don't think it's... That's probably the weakest Lost Arts I've gotten. It's not too bad. But it's not anything I need. Anyways, before I go rest up and all that good stuff, I do want to see if I can actually go to Oros Coastal Road 2. Because this is a brand new area, and I don't think I've been to the second one if I haven't been to the first. I have not. Sounds like a plan, but first, I'm gonna go rest up because we are really low on a bunch of stuff. BP, CP, all that good stuff. So let's go wash up and return back to Oros Coastal Road and see what's on, what's over there. Oros Coastal Road 2. All right. Oh, hold on. Because every time I go to the ship, it keeps putting Marine back as the leader. All right. Helix. Yep. All right. Someone leveled up in the background, but that's all right. I was about to say, there has to be something here. A tier all bomb. Alright. The enemies on this road are really weak compared to us. But they do offer some really good stuff. And also, we have now maxed out our bonds entirely, finally, with Reen and Altina. We got burst 2 for them. So that's going to add much more damage on our bursts. I don't really use burst that often compared to the other games, I swear. But that's because orders are just so much kind of more expensive in this game. So I've been trying not to use burst, because I feel like anytime I use a burst, I really need an order after it, and then like I don't have the BP to use them. So that's why I haven't really used bursts in Code Still 4 as opposed to Code Still 3 as well, where I was using them quite a bit. Well, every so often. So like something like this, Rush hits like the whole field now because they got buffed. When you get Rush 2, and then it does enough damage and does enough break damage to also help break them if I need to do that. So it's like, I don't know, it offers just enough. Muse leveled up to level 117. I do use a burst whenever like I need just straight up damage. I don't like, and I know I don't need any more orders because I'm fighting something really gigantic, and I know I need the extra damage to help ensure that kill. But other than that, I don't really use them. Alright. Even after a couple, one or two level ups in Oros Coastal Road, the XP here is still pretty good. Alright, this is a pretty long path here. Another area where it leads to a beach side with all these enemies. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Don't look. 71,000. At least we have Ash. Because Ash is insane. I should have looked at and seen, before I did that attack, that Helix, I should have seen which one was the one that was... Okay, I picked the right one. I wanted to see which was the enemy that was, gonna go after it. Because there was one that was about to go. Alright, it died to the freeze. Let's stop this one from hitting. Yeah, these guys offer some amazing XP. I don't really want to fight. Okay, there's only 3 here. I will fight them, sure. I was gonna say, I really don't want to fight like 7 like there was in the other area, but 3 is enough. 3 is enough. Nice instant kill on the big enemy. Alright. We have a fishing spot here. We'll see what I can get here. I'll only fish like 3 times. Look at this gigantic... What is this, a great white shark? I gotta learn the timing. This one's not too difficult. Oh my god. I'm like, okay, well, I got it. That one was the first time a fish has ever got to the front and decided it was going to turn around. That was upsetting. I thought I had it. Oh my gosh. Because like all fish, once they get towards like a certain point, once they reach a certain point, they kind of, they just kind of rush forward. This one just like went backwards. It went back like that. There you go. Yeah, you see that? That one, that's what I'm talking about, like they go a certain amount and then they don't turn back. Oh my, it's a glutton shark. It's all red and black. It looks like it has lava inside of it. I got a dino fill, 3 of them, which is an ingredient. Considering I caught like 3 straight or 4 straight, because I did miss 2. It was the same fish. I'm gonna move on. Nice. All right. Getting all of my BP. Oh, come on. Yeah. Nice. I got all of the BP back. That's a lot of XP. This is definitely the place to farm. The beaches on the Oros Coastal Road, if you're in this point of the game, farm here. This is the best place for XP. At least at the moment. And I already fought this thing, so I'm going to move on. Oh! There was another hidden area in this beach as well. Oh, actually, it's not even hidden, because I just didn't even go to it. Okay, there's some interesting looking enemies. There's also a trial chest here. You need... Oh, this is for Reens, finally! Reen, Alyssa, Fee, and Eustace. Okay. Well, let me get a little bit... Oh my god, these are big enemies. Strong enemies. Alright, I need to bring Alyssa, Fee, and... Was it Eustace? But let me fight the enemies that are here first. Nice. How much HP? 107,000. Okay. These guys are weak to fire. I don't have that on her. I do. Oh, and time. That's just perfect because I do use a lot of time with her. This should end the fight. They're halfway to dying, so yep. These guys offer even better XP than those enemies just outside of this area.
それにしても不思議な地形の場所だね。
And there's a number of them in here.
いわゆる会食堂です。こんな場所があったなんて。
これは情熱的なお相手ですね。
Alright. Oh, there's a golden palm!
青き翼よ、シュート。
俺の番だな。
Yes, all of them. Good. Palms are XP right there. That's a good amount of XP. If they're like any other palm. I don't even know if Shining Palms are outside of are in the Code Steel series, but outside of the item. But let's call upon the No Cast Time Divine Song. With Arts Attack and Medium Effects. Oh, baby. There's that. We got a lot of level ups here. Green level 119, Altina, Kurt, and Yuna as well. Alright. And it all leads back here to an equipment chest. Aegis Master Core. Hold on. It's Earth. Attracts enemies' attacks. 80. Oh, so this was Milliams. Oh, this was Milliams. You attract the enemy in battle to you. This was great because Milliam was amazing for this, especially with her. Every time she got damaged, or anytime her teammate got damaged, I mean to say, she would always heal. But whenever she was paired with a teammate, that healed you when you got hit, kind of like how, you know, Muse and them do, then it says heal, 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 heal. It was like non-stop heals. It was amazing. So if you have a tank, this is perfect for them. Absolute Reflect occur when the battle begins and when HP is low 2 times per the battle, and reduces your delay after using Earth Arts by 2/3. I don't even use Earth at all. It's one of my least favorite elements in the entire series of every single game, honestly. But this is really good for the attracting attention. And then also having Reflect is really, really good. You can do a bunch of mob fights without much worry. But I don't ever worry about mob fights. But this will attract like bosses' attentions and stuff like that. And if you make a Earth-based grid, it would help a lot. But I'm okay. We got the last marine enemy here to fight. Oh, and a palm as well. Also, since I'm kind of leaving this area to go replenish everything, I'm just going to do another Divine Song EX straight into... No, I don't have a Lost Genesis! Alright, well, water it is. Diamond Nova. No Lost Genesis, unfortunately. We froze the enemy. Nice. And then a Void Breaker would do insane amounts of damage. Yep, kills it. Oh, I thought it did. There you go, now it's dead. Muse levels up to 118, and Ash level 119. Awesome. There's another area and a sub-event over here. Hold on, before I leave. Oh, there's more of those enemies here. Oh, a photo event. The cliffs have been worn away over the years by the flow of the tide. Saying this really makes you feel small in the face of nature. Looking good. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. Are there more of these enemies? Looks like this is the last one. I'll just go without Altina's crazy damage.
私の番ですね。お熱いですがご容赦を。ファイヤーチャンスです。
Sure, because I'm heading back anyways after this. And honestly, if I'm heading back after this, well, I should just be using this.
行くぞうなれラスト崩れた
追撃します。さてと。
Fragerack.
起動。今です。
Alright, they're really low. I'm glad that they attacked.
ありがとうよ
Because at least I didn't have to wait a turn or so to wait for these guys to come up. The charm.
今だ
Alright.
教官。
I love how immediately after I said that this is the best place to grind, I find this place, and it's an even better place to grind for XP. Celestial Bomb EX here. And let me go back to the Courageous after, there's an area there. Oh yeah, also the Trial Chest, that's right. Let's go wash up. I'll be going in here a lot. Very similar to how I went to the hot springs in
各種リカ
in
バーし
Aaron.
ました。
We're gonna be going to these baths quite often. And then I go to the new trial chest with Alyssa, Fee, and Eustace. So Alyssa, Eustace, and then Fee. And then with this, I'll be able to finish up Reen, right? I think this is his last one. Whoops. Oh no, he does have a few others. But hopefully this is Raging Fire EX. That's what I'm hoping for here. Alright.
強敵ね。気をつけて。玉井よ。
I do have a really good Fee, and she's showing why. I built up an insane amount of dodge rate and an insane amount of high damage counter attacks with her, so it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna try Cyclone.
せーの。はあ。とどめ。
Such low damage. I don't play these characters. Noble Arc. Oh yeah, this one's good. Alright. Demon Unchained. Into the Noble Arc.
我らに光をノブレスアーク前
And then S-Craft.
神と滅却我が見え
I really am hoping this is the Raging Fire EX. Ready 3K. Enhanced right off the bat. Dang, that early too. That's not fun.
ひざまずけ
And the heal, a gigantic heal. And he can go almost immediately.
令和よ
I don't use these characters, so as you can clearly see, we're struggling to survive here.
行くわよ。
All the way out there. I didn't think it would be able to hit me.
任せて。
Alright. I'll throw up another Tricyclone, and then I'm gonna S-Craft with her.
と
I don't know if Eustace will live this turn, but if he lives, awesome. Because I want to do a turn with him, and then I'll S-craft. Just like I'm doing here. 47k crit, I like that. We're going to Treasure Sword into an S-craft. Aeolus Saber. Still lives, but that's why we have Alyssa back here. We'll throw this. Yeah, I was about to say, as long as she doesn't miss. Alright, Fee and Alyssa leveled up. We're gonna be seeing a lot of buffs because I don't play these characters. Fee gets Tri-Cyclone 2, which is the move I was using. They got buffed up in its damage and its break power. Unbalanced, yes. Small set AoE, CO 30% with a 6 delay points. And Alyssa 118. She got some buff to her Orbital Gear Summon, Orbital Gear 2, SS Plus, B Break, yes, unbalanced chance, full screen AoE with a 100% balanced chance, a buff to Platinum Shield for Eustace, which I was using there. I think, oh no, it's not. Large plus AoE to yourself, and everyone around you will get complete immunity, and you restore 20% of your HP for 2 turns instead of just 10. Overcame the trial. Yes, I got Raging Fire EX buff to Crimson Lotus. It was a 20% damage increase with a 10 CP bonus. It is now 25% damage bonus with a 12 CP bonus. A little bit weaker in every regard, I was thinking. And it's still 6 turns, so not as hopeful as I was hoping it would turn out in the end, but oh well. Anyways, let's rest up, and then I'll get these characters out of my party. And because I haven't bathed with them, I got their clothing. Anyways, did I pass them? Alright, right there. Make sure everything is good. A little bit to the side there, but I don't know. I just see the slightly tilted line, and then I just like, I gotta fix it. Alright. Let's go through Oros Coastal Road. Yeah, I'll go from the chest. No, I could have just went from the regular entrance. It doesn't matter. And we'll make our way towards the what is this place over here? Oh, a chest. 150 of every step, if that's good. Oros Coastal Road stretches on into the distance. No need to go any further. Okay. Maybe we'll be going there soon, who knows. But for now, that's everything here. Louise was on Milsante by road, so let's go there. I'm gonna guess that she's in the second area. Just a feeling. Let's see if I'm right about that or not, though. I was right. She's in the bottom area. Alright. I've made it this far. It should be right in front of me. You're always such a hard worker, Tatiana. Instructor Reen, Instructor Toa, and everyone else, too. Valerie told me about what was going on, but I didn't think that you'd come all the way here in person. We actually meant to come sooner. It looks like we were a little late. Wow, you've really gotten yourself together. The source of the noise is just up ahead, right? Yes, I think so. With all the monsters around, it's hard for me to get close on my own though. If you could watch my back, that'd be great. Sounds good. Let's get moving and put a stop to this noise. Right. To begin with, we just needed to follow the road east. Alright. Oh, we got some monsters.
バトルスタートですね。
Oh, these monsters are insanely weak.
参る
They're probably from this area.
さてと、
Alright.
私たちの勝ち。
Yeah, like no XP out of this. Thank you so much for agreeing to help. I've gotta say, you've gotten a lot braver since I last saw you. I agree. As an instructor, seeing your students mature and come into their own is just about one of the greatest feelings there is. No, I still have a long way to go. No need to be so modest. So, which way do we go next? Oh, right. We take the north path at the fork in the road. But be careful. We have no idea what might be up ahead. Got it. Alright. I'm expecting a boss fight, so let me save just in case. A dead end? Are you sure this is the place? That's what the readings say. Huh? You two get back! Oh man, there's an archaism that was camouflaged. An Ouroboros archaism? It must have cloaked itself and laid in wait to ambush us. But it looks like it's short-circuiting. Not anymore, because it's going to get buffed up by the black plorma grass that just happened to pop up at the most perfect time, didn't it? Black plorma grass? Just like before. Fine. Then we'll just have to take it down.
手ごわいぞ気をつけろ
I really dislike not being able to see the HP value, because that always determines what I want to do. But I don't really think I need Crescent Mirror for this. I'll just help out.
アクス駆動。 A tiny bit of extra damage on this. Like literally a tiny bit of extra damage. 5% extra damage isn't all that much in the grand scheme of things. Nice. Alright, 7th caliber. That was a very fast cast. 30k. 私の番です。
Going with Altina here is kind of a little bit instant kill, so I don't need all that. Or I could just completely miss.
いいぜ
Yeah, Ash got this all on his own.
そんじゃま次行くか
Phew, looks like that did the trick. I'd hate to think what could have happened if you all hadn't been here. I'm just glad that you're alright. This hunk of old junk is no match for us. How's the noise reading looking now? I'll check. Tatiana took out her Argus 2 and checked out the search app. Just like I thought, the noise is gone. I'm not getting any harmful readings in this area now. An archaism causing Orbu noise? I'm starting to see a pattern here. Looks like it. Well, whatever it means, at least we've helped both Louise and Tatiana. In that case, shall we go back to the Courageous 2 and give Valerie an update? Absolutely, especially since I should go replenish my points for the next quest. Thank you for your assistance, Instructor Reen. I mean, we would have been no match for the archaisms on our own. It's thanks to you that we were able to resolve the problem so swiftly. Nonsense. You succeeded because of your own hard work. It had nothing to do with me. Still, it was definitely a surprise to see that not even archaisms are immune to the Great Twilight's effects. Moreover, it was also the source of our communications issue. I never would have guessed. Yeah, and if we had to put it off investigating it, it could have made the situation much worse. Louise, Tatiana, and Valerie, I just want to say it again. You were all incredible out there. No sweat. Your praise makes me feel glad I gave it my all. You took the words right out of my mouth. Alright, quest clearing the airwaves completed, and I got Petrified 3 SR as a reward with 7,000 mirror and a Unity rating increase. Got a bunch of profile notes, so let me see if I got a... Not enough. We got new enemies. Yep. Power droplets and fortitude droplets with the Unity rating increasing as well. Let's go put on these droplets. Always the power ones are going to go in Ash. Fortitude, some defense. We'll give it to Rain. I don't feel like Rain really needs something like this. Especially since I'm constantly in Demon Unchained. I really don't feel like I desperately need HP like that. Or that, I'm not saying that I desperately need it, but I don't feel like he needs it even then. But I actually know, oh man. Yeah, I guess really the best option really is Rain. I don't feel like it's necessary though, but that's fine. It's not like I'm losing like 20 points. You know, it's just +1. Anyways, let's report that in just to get the AP points for it. 225. Okay. Let's save. 71.5 hours. Okay, wow. And let's go wash up once again. And let's get to our next side quest. Okay, hold on a second. What is wrong with my I see. Okay. Alright. Next quest. Hopefully a little bit faster, to be honest. I'm hoping. Monk. Radio Trista. Alright. Can we actually go to... Oh, leaves right here.